Week one is done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed the awareness you now have when it comes to your nutrition and making better choices because of the tracking element of what we've just done. Week two, our focus is going to be on NEAT. Okay, so what is NEAT? NEAT is our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So basically it's all the stuff that we do away from the gym. Okay, so let's talk about it's things like, it could be walking to the bus stop, it can be like walking to the coffee shop, walking to the clothesline, hanging your clothes up on the clothesline, fidgeting in your chair. It's everything that we do that's un-exercise related. Now, the reason why we're focusing on this week is because we know that when someone starts a diet, their NEAT naturally drops as the body tries to conserve as most energy as possible because we're in a calorie deficit. So what we do is we put in a step count because then it is an objective measure that we're able to track and control and change the variables, okay? So we know that people that have really low levels of NEAT really struggle with their appetite. So basically, when we're not moving our body and we're highly sedentary, we're sending a mixed message to our hypothalamus gland, which means that we're going to struggle to control our appetite and we're going to struggle to keep the body feeling full, and we're going to have cravings for really savory and sweet types of foods. So we know that the minimum effective dose of steps to help control our appetite is going to be 7,116. Now, in saying that, for this week's challenge, because it is a challenge time and we want to prove to you that you can move your body more, we're going to set everybody the challenge of hitting 8,500 steps each day, which is equivalent to 59,500 steps over the course of the week. Now, that is the minimum effective dose that we want you to work towards. If you get to 10,000 steps, well done, guys, but I wouldn't be chasing any more than 10,000 steps because just because a little bit is great doesn't mean a huge amount is even better. Okay, if you are doing 15, 20,000 steps, it probably means that you have more time and you should probably come do a weight session because you're going to get more benefit from that. Okay, so recapping, week two, the challenge is to hit 8,500 steps every day. Plus continue with your own challenge, whatever behavior goal you set yourself. Now, in terms of tracking, your iPhone will track it via the Health app. You can use a smartwatch, an Apple Watch. Whatever method you have to track your steps is fantastic. Now, if you have a day where your steps are a little lower, that is okay. Just make sure that you make them up later in the week or over the course of the weekend. Go for a hike, go for a long walk, whatever it may be. Okay, so 8,500 is the goal. 10,000 is fantastic, but don't chase any more than 10,000 steps, guys. If you have any questions, shoot them down below in the comments box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, team.